Thank you, Ceci. We love you very much, and thank you for the kind introduction. Kati, Emmy, Ceci, you stole the show. Nani and I, we had not seen that video before tonight, and we knew it would be a big check on how we could keep our emotions in check, but it really is putting us to the test here. But we'd like to thank Brian Smith. Brian Smith came to our house. He's like me, a father with a daughter with type 1 diabetes, came to the house and worked with the girls, and really it was a great video. I can't say much more about it. So thank you for spending a May evening with us as we join together as a community to fight this disease. Nani and I are really truly humbled by the recognition, and we know the support for all of our loved ones with T1D tonight will be very, very strong, and we're happy to be here.
No es lo mismo, no es lo mucho, sino lo seguido. This is a phrase from where I grew up. No es lo mucho, sino lo seguido. It means that it's not necessarily the size or the amount or the seriousness of something, but more about the intensity, the constant, persistent, and suffocating grip. This saying reminds me of T1D. Querida Ceci, from the day T1D showed up in your life, it has never stopped. It has never given you a rest, a break, a day off, a chance to leave it in the dust and move on. The tools for a cure have just never been available. From that first day at Children's Hospital in Boston on June 14th, 2005, when Papi walked into the hospital room after picking all the numerous supplies at the hospital pharmacy, and he couldn't disguise the look of heartbreak in his face. T1D has never loosened its grip on your life. This burdensome toll is a reality to not only you, but also everyone else that lives with T1D around the world. No matter how diligent you are, no matter how much support you get, no matter what the amount of the technology that we have, no matter how hard you fight, today a cure is not available, at least not yet. From your first day in kindergarten to all your field trips, to your many Newton girls soccer games, to your first sleepover, to your recent driving lessons, to your snorkeling adventures in the Caribbean waters, to uneventful school days, to stressful academic days, to important tryouts for volleyball, to fun nights with friends, to happy days and to sad days, to delicious meals, to hard training runs, and to peaceful hammock reading afternoons. T1D has been relentless, and it has never stepped out of the way. T1D is always present, always interrupting. No es lo mucho, sino lo seguido. But tonight, dear Ceci, we are celebrating. We celebrate that you, and like many in this room, you never quit. That regardless of your disease, you keep pushing through. We are so proud of you and all the heroes in this room with T1D. We celebrate because where there is heroism, there is hope. We celebrate the privilege to have access to the amazing technologies like insulin pumps and CGMs. We celebrate that we're part of the JDRF community, a community of people that surround us with the support that we need and is always pushing for a cure. We know that one day, very soon, JDRF will help deliver a cure. It's time. We are so proud to be part of the effort of the cure. It may come in months or it may come in years, but right now, we celebrate the progress. In the 70s, the first test to measure long-term blood glucose. In the 80s, genetically engineered insulin. In the 90s, the new successes from pancreatic cell transplant. And in the 2000s, continuous glucose monitors improved T1D controls. And recently, the artificial pancreas system has become a reality and will be more and more accessible to people around the world. JDRF has been behind all these milestones. We celebrate all these accomplishments and the fact that right now, JDRF's pipeline is bursting with great leads. We celebrate that JDRF will continue to be part of the future advances for those with T1D, for them, for their families, and their friends. We are steadfast on our pursuit to cure T1D. We are also celebrating the important support that we are given by our families and our friends, the uncles that give so generously, the grandparents that have learned passionately about T1D care, the sisters that bring you juice and glucose tabs, the aunts that give us the courage to not let T1D define us, the great family friends that support JDRF with awesome donations and generous gifts, the dear cousins that love you and advocate for you, and the commitment of JDRF staff and the many JDRF volunteers that embrace the T1D cure as their priority, and the scientists that are relentlessly committed to discovering a cure, and all the good friends who love you for who you are. T1D is a disease. It has broad impacts to our community, and a cure is what we and the future generations need. Tonight, we invite all of you to celebrate with us this incredible possibility, the possibility of a cure for type 1 diabetes. Tonight, we invite you to be the momentum, to be the progress, and to be the cure. Thank you so much.